Hi guys, I finally arrived home. I just came in literally, still dressed and everything. I'm super sick. I got sick last week while I was still in Russia, and I'm not sure what, like some viral crap. And I'm basically like super sick. My ears, like I cannot hear myself on the right. My throat is scratchy and all of the typical viral stuff, but I'm finally home. I traveled over 20 hours on two planes. It was quite a journey, but I'm here. I'm in my apartment and it looks kind of decent after 3 weeks of me not keeping an eye on the cleanliness. And usually my fiance leaves me like some stuff, kind of like gifts and stuff for when I come back. So let's check it out what he left for me this time. So, so I see a rituals bag. I'm not sure if it's for me or not. No, this is just literally just empty. So, what we have here on the table, we have a figs pack, which is something I ordered for myself before I left. So that's mine. Then card for Valentine's Day. Then we have my book subscription that arrived while I was away. I'm gonna unpack that. And then some goodies. So he usually gets me like my favorite cider and some of the candy. And this is my favorite kind of breadsticks. And this is the same but with cheese. Hello. So I thought it might be fun even though I'm super sick and I'm like literally deaf. What's that? Oh my god! My fiance's graduation pictures came back. I just found them like randomly. I just completely randomly found them. Okay, are you ready for that? Look at this. So he recently graduated from like a pre-residency program in Ireland. Now he's going to be a resident, he's gonna be on the way to be a consultant doctor in Ireland. So this is the pictures from that ceremony. Look at that. And then this is him and like the big guy of that Association of Physicians of Ireland. And then that's just his headshot, I guess. No, a headshot is just a head. Is it? Well, good thing I'm not a model. Let's unpack my bags. More interesting to unpack my suitcase because it's full of like stuff for my friends and for some doctors that I work with. This is going to the wash. I just need to get rid of all this. So I'm gonna use this as a trash can. Alrighty, okay. So let me just like give you an overview. Let's see what I can show you first. So these two they're a bit, broken, but that's fine. That's for my friend. She wanted some herbal tea from the pharmacy in Russia. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I just came back home from Russia from visiting my parents. So all the things that I'm going to be showing you were purchased there in my hometown, to be specific. So these are just some herbal teas from the pharmacy. And don't ask me why we can buy them here. I don't know. I don't bring anything specific from Russia. Only one thing is like super specific, but it's just because they don't import that particular product here, but everything else is pretty much very basic. And like I would never bring like tea or something for myself. Like I would bring for other people, of course, if they want, but like I wouldn't do that for myself. The thing that I would bring for myself is books. I got 3 books. It's mostly Russian classics, but it's also one like just fiction book. It's actually, is it fiction? Well, yeah, you can consider it fiction. It's like a 500-page book analyzing the character of Severus Snape from Harry Potter. Then I have chocolate for one of my friends. She wanted it. Then I have this. So this is the thing that I always bring with myself because they just don't sell it in Ireland. This particular brand of instant noodles, they just don't sell it. And this is my favorite instant noodles in the whole wide world. They're incredible. Like they're so spicy, but they're incredible. Next up we have a special, oh wow, whoa, that's pretty good. Didn't break or anything. This is some candy for my friend. Oh, it did break a little bit, but it's actually, yeah, nothing really got ruined, so that's my objective. This is like a chocolate I actually don't know this word, like it's a special treat, whatever, candy thing that my friend also wanted, so I brought her some. This is the tea that I brought for my fiance, for him to try it out. This is a tea from my particular region, so it's like local to where I'm from. Next up, I bought for myself some skincare that's from a Russian brand, organic, yeah, it's called Organic Kitchen, and they're super cheap, but they're very nice and very effective. They like each was like €2 maybe, but like they're incredible. And also on the same note, I brought an Aqua Boost toner for my face. They told me that it's locally produced in Russia, but then it says Switzerland on it, so I'm not sure. But what I do know is that they don't sell this particular brand in Dublin, so whatever, I'll try something new. Next up we have my Taylor Swift tote that was obviously with me because I got it here in Dublin, full of my clothes that I also, let me see, my mom likes to pack things inside my clothes. Yeah, by the way, my mom packed this suitcase 100% because she is a goddess and she just knows, she can, you remember that in Harry Potter there's this scene when Hermione has this tiny bag, but then she starts to pull out like a tent and like giant things from it, and then Harry and Ron were like, what's going on? And then Hermione says that it's a special spell that makes it look small, but it contains like lots of things. That's what my mom does without magic. So yeah, I never pack my suitcase if there's an option for my mom to pack it. So this is just my clothing, and then more of my clothing. Nothing exciting here, and the tote. Next up, oh, this dress is full of things. So I also bought a little bit of makeup. It's actually, now that I think about it, I think Essence is a brand that they sell here. I don't know why I bought it. Probably just because I had some spare money and I'm like, I might as well buy it because rubbles aren't, like I cannot use rubbles here anyways. And then I brought some brow gel from, I have no idea which brand. And then I bought a powder because I am running out of my powder. Nothing too exciting here. Okay, so we have, this is just my dress. Oh, is that tea? Yeah, that's just dry tea, that's fine. And then we have a gift from my fiance, from my mom. And this is a local, again, very nice, very local, natural honey. So this is it for half of my suitcase actually. And now, what is here? Oh God, this is gonna be the part that I don't know much about because my mom packed it like really meticulously. So this is my shirt. Yeah, this is the one that I brought with myself. This is a new pair of jeans that I got in Russia. Just a simple, high-waisted, dark jeans, like nothing really special. This is the hoodie that I definitely could have went without because it was just way too heavy for Russia. Like, you know, I know it makes little sense because it's like cold there and everything, but it's cold, but if you're wearing a proper winter jacket, you really don't need something warm underneath like this. So most of the time I was just wearing a t-shirt under my winter jacket, but well, it was handy on the way there. I was wearing it on the plane, and then I switched to this lovely one. Then I have, I'm not sure, can I show alcohol on YouTube? I'm not sure. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm not getting money for my videos anyways. So yeah, my father bought my fiance a bottle of Russian vodka. It's called Tsar's vodka, golden edition, whatever. It has this very interesting design with like a little mirror, and then Peter I on the other side, who was one of the most influential Tsars in Russian history. Then I got a lovely pajama set. So this is the pants. Next up, oh wow, this is probably gonna be the most random pouch because my mom put like everything in there, starting from, well, that's the pajama top. It was a Christmas collection. And then something that I got for my consultants in the hospital, for 2 consultants that I work with, is a very iconic, very Russian, probably the most Russian after vodka thing, matryoshkas. So I got them, this matryoshkas. There are 5 of these inside. Can you imagine? There are like 5 more. I'm actually gonna show you. So this one. Oh! Then there's this one. And then this one also opens. And then there's this tiny matryoshka. And I got so carried away in the store because this is again local craftsmanship from the region that I'm from. So I was like, I have to support my local fellow people. This is for my consultants. And then I decided to buy one for myself as well. And I bought myself this lovely tiny matryoshka. This one only has 3 inside. So not inside, like 2 inside. So there is 1 more. And then there is the 3rd one is this tiny little one. So I'm gonna display it somewhere here. Next up, I bought for my fiance's mother, I bought again something very local to my hometown. A magnet with a typical like craft thing from my city, and this is the old name of my town in Russian. And I got for my friends a couple of magnets again from my region. I can put it along with the candy. And then this is again for my friend, she wanted a brow gel. And then this is for me, I bought myself a new mascara that I also believe, I don't know why I bought it there, because here they also sell this brand. I don't know, don't ask me. I got a bit carried away. And then I stole, yeah, I'm not gonna shy away from that word because I stole all my mom's sheet masks. She had like a bunch of those and I'm like, can I steal them? And my mom was, of course, you know how your parents are always like, you can take whatever you want, like whatever mine is yours. I love that attitude. So I have a bunch of sheet masks now, which is very lovely. And then I got a disc with my high school graduation that I don't know what I'm gonna do with yet because I obviously don't have a video thing to put it in. But I think nowadays there's some parlors that can turn this into like a media file and just put it on a flash card. I need to research about that, so I just decided to keep it with me. The next thing is this pouch that my friends gave me. It says born in Russia. I have a new pajama, well, old new. I saw it in my mom's closet and I was like, this is cute, can I take it? And she was like, of course. So I stole a pajama from my mom. And this is a new sweater that I got. Super basic, super cute. And yeah, this is pretty much it. We are sustainable queens, so we don't buy plastic bottles. We carry our own bottle. Next up, we have a passport. We have my AirPods. This is just some chargers and a pen. I don't know why I need so many pens, but well, I have a 3rd one somewhere in there. I have more teas for my consultants as well. It's the same type of tea that I bought for my fiance, but just like a smaller versions of them. One is with mint and one is with Melissa. And then, oh my god, this is so embarrassing, but you know, for the sake of full transparency, I'm gonna show it to you. So I showed you that my favorite instant noodles look like this. It's a pretty hefty pack. So I didn't have the space for the 2nd one. So I just took a Ziploc bag and I just put it inside this Ziploc bag. I think that's gonna be my lunch, to be honest, because my lovely fiance did not leave me a single thing in this house to eat. Well, there is some things, but you have to like cook them. And I don't feel like cooking. I am so sick and I'm so tired. I am way too exhausted to cook. So this is gonna be my lunch. Next up, we have something that I should not have taken with me. This pillow. I have not used it once on 8 hours, like 4 hours there, 4 hours to Istanbul, 4 hours to Moscow flight, and the same way back. Not even once. But that's fine, you know, it's better like that than when you really need it and you don't have it. So yeah, no regrets. Maybe a little bit. Then I got a new pair of socks. I know, absolutely like crazy exciting. Then this is just something I was sleeping in. That's going to wash. My Kindle that really proved the worth on this trip, because I think I read like 4 books on it while I was in Russia, and it's absolutely like, it really boosted my reading this time, because I really didn't want to bring like books, like physical books, because I knew that I'm gonna bring the books back. So I decided to bring Kindle, and oh my god, that was so worth it. So worth it. I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna debunk this, because this is basically just my makeup and my jewelry. There's nothing exciting there. Very, very basic. Basically everything I've brought with me there, I brought back. Another book that I bought on a whim yesterday at the airport. I did not read it. I thought I'm gonna be reading more on the plane, but I'm always so anxious that I don't want to read at all. So I didn't read it, but I will. Like, this is such a quick detective type of read, and yeah, it's been fun reading in Russian again. Like, it's been so long since I read any books in Russian, and it's been like such a joy. I think I read like 4 books in Russian while I was there. Yeah, so in total I brought 4 books. And then I have my agenda and the pen that I used for it. So I brought 3 pens. And I have my agenda here that turns out to be very, very handy, because I had lots of appointments to keep up with while I was in Russia, and this was really proven to be invaluable. And the last thing is my iPad. I believe there's nothing else. Oh yeah, this is just some of my other documents, my second passport, and yeah, nothing else. I believe it is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me for my next video. Bye bye!